You guys, we've done it. We've actually done it. Hey, all you Stray fans, it's J-Double-Fox, back once again with some more game news on Carnival Hunt. But before that, please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, as it would help the channel a lot. You guys have been doing a great job of smashing that subscribe button. More Stray fans, more game news to come. So with that being said, let's jump into the Carnival Hunt Twitter page. We've got thank you backers, fully funded to our amazing backers. You did it. We're overjoyed to announce that our Kickstarter campaign is now fully funded, and it's all because of your incredible support from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for believing in our project. You guys, we've done it! Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. The Kickstarter page has been fully funded, and oh my gosh. I'm like at a loss for words. You guys have no idea. I'm so excited for the game. And so thank you. A big round of applause for those that helped to contribute to the Kickstarter page. You guys are absolutely amazing. Can't wait for the game to come out and see what development is in process. With that being said, let's delve a little bit further into the Twitter page. We can see here introducing the Royal Majesty Bunny, a Kickstarter skin exclusive fit for a king. The appearance of dead bunnies will mirror your exclusive skin to maintain consistency and fairness. So that's nice. They actually took into consideration the environment. So as you're playing the game, you're lying on the floor playing dead instead of all the bunnies kind of just looking like the generic bunny and you having the only skin and standing out, so that way you get picked off easier. It makes it a little bit more challenging because then you don't stand out as much. And let's just take a closer look at this skin. It looks absolutely amazing, and since I'm one of the backers for the game, I'm gonna be getting this skin, and you guys can bet your sweet booty that I'm actually going to rock this skin. It looks absolutely amazing. Definitely fit for a king. I hope this emote is actually in the game as well, because I'll rock that too for sure. So yes, it looks so good. Look at the level of detail. It's gonna be amazing. So if we look even further, we can see it says, what creators would you like to see play our multiplayer horror game? Please let it be me. I would definitely like to play it. Well, I'm definitely going to be playing the beta for sure. I don't know if that's going to be a closed beta or an open beta. We'll have to stay tuned for that if it's an open beta, and hopefully if they let us kind of talk about the game or show clips of it, that'd be great. Carnival Hunt is fully funded on Kickstarter, and there's still time to claim your rewards. So if you guys haven't jumped on that Kickstarter page yet and you guys want that copy, you guys better jump in while it's still going, because I have no idea when it's gonna end. I believe it's 36 days. So we're pretty close to the end point of the campaign. So you guys start mashing that pledge button so that way you guys can get in on this. Secure your copy for you and your friends. Anyway, so that's absolutely amazing. We get the skin, and I believe we get the sisters. So that's going to be absolutely awesome. All right, so moving over to the Kickstarter page for Carnival Hunts, we can see they've earned over $64,000 worth of pledges with 809 backers and only 20 days to go. So if you guys haven't secured your copy of the game, be sure to back it so that way you guys can get your copy and share it with friends, because this game is going to be absolutely amazing. Scrolling down, we can see that they surpassed their $50,000 stretch goal, and it says we can now implement all the mechanics and game modes we've described before. We can also develop the Imposter Bunny, introduce a brand new character, and build a new level for the monster known as the Sister. So I'll include a timestamp for where if you guys want to hear my discussion on the Imposter Bunny and the Sister, then there you go. But anyway, moving down, we have the $70,000 stretch goal that we're on our way to. Kickstarter exclusive comic. The stretch goal unlocks an in-game comic that expands the lore of the game, all with a horror twist. So if you guys want a separate video of me explaining the lore behind the game and the characters, be sure to hit that subscribe and notifications button so that way you guys can stay in tune for that video. Moving down, we can still see that one of their stretch goals is locked. Now this could very well be the console release for the game. How much that stretch goal is, I don't know. It could be 80,000, possibly 90,000. If it's 90,000, I don't know if we can reach that goal within 20 days, but who knows, I could be surprised. But I'd say 80,000 is a little bit more realistic. But again, I could be surprised. So scrolling up, I want to check out my messages because I did message Beer Night Studios on one of my tiers. Well, my tier. And you can see that I definitely contributed to the game, so you're welcome, you guys. Anyway, they said, thank you for your generous contribution to our campaign. Please click here and fill out this short survey. We're thrilled to have you on board as a supporter of our project. Your contribution will be a crucial role in bringing our game to life, and we couldn't be more grateful. You're welcome. And thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to support you guys. This game is going to be absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to see what you've got planned. Hopefully they'll do some dev diaries to kind of see what ideas they're going to be putting out. But scrolling down, I asked them, is it possible to add an additional reward to the 500 tier? Discord VIP is nice and all, but some may not use Discord all that much. Might I suggest a keychain or some custom deck of cards? So they replied, hey, you will have an option to add some items pretty soon, because for the, I believe the tier below mine is the $350 tier, where you only get 3 copies of the game, you get a signed poster, you get some drop boxes, and I forget the other thing. I'll have to relook at that, but I thought it was okay. But for making the jump over to like $150 more, oh man, you're going to be getting 4 copies of the game. You get VIP Discord, and then you get a figure of the bunny. How big that figure is going to be, I have no clue, and that could affect my thoughts on the price. I would say it'd probably be that maybe $80 range. If it's a small figure, I'd say maybe 3 inches tall. But overall, the VIP Discord, I don't see myself using it all that much. Sorry guys, I know I keep up with some of the Discord stuff for games, but that's just more for game news. I don't know about the VIP tiers. Hopefully they'll include more game news with VIP tiers. Then that might be worth it, but we'll see. But I mostly want the next figure of Carnival Hunt, which is the Magician / Ringmaster, but I believed in order to get that, you have to hit the $1,000 contribution, and I don't know if I'm all for that. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to wait until they may possibly add the add-on for the figure, but how much that figure will be by itself, I don't know. I'll have to see what the figure looks like. But anyway, moving on to my discussion for the actual Imposter Bunny. Alright, so for those of you who don't know who the Imposter Bunny is, it's basically a little helper for the monster to kind of help capture and immobilize survivors. So I would say my concern is I don't know whether or not that Imposter Bunny activates within a certain proximity. If that is the case, I hope they've taken into consideration bunnies that are playing dead. So I hope that if the monster sets it down, it doesn't completely activate and figure out exactly where you are while you're playing dead, because then that'd be a little bit unfair. Actually, that'd be completely unfair. Hopefully it's a motion thing, so if you're within that proximity of that Imposter Bunny, it'll only activate if you're in motion within its sort of activation area. And it'd be kind of nice if that Imposter Bunny was able to kind of move around a little bit, so that way it kind of gives you a chance to escape if you are playing dead, because then you'll just be kind of left stuck there in that room, and the moment that you get up and start walking, that Imposter Bunny is going to try to tackle you, and it's going to be absolutely gut-wrenching, the fact that you're just pretty much blocked off from all hope. So hopefully there's some leeway there, and they've taken that into consideration. The Imposter Bunny, I would say my other concern could be how many you can place down at one time. Hopefully it's at most 2, because I mean, you've already got half the people caught if that is the case. Maybe even down to 1. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better if they decide to bring it down to only 1 Imposter Bunny. And for that, I'm wondering if the magician or the monster has to unlock that through some mini games and essentially win it as a prize, so that way they can use it on the bunnies. That'd be kind of cool. In my opinion, the monster has to go through a mini game in order to be able to get the Imposter Bunny, so that way they just don't spawn with one at every beginning of the game, you know? Maybe include it as like a perk or something like that, so that way everybody has a little bit more of a chance, I guess. But maybe I might be thinking a little bit too much on the favoritism side of the bunny. But I know, in my opinion, that I would probably play the monster way more often, because it just looks like more fun, is going around and looking for all the bunnies, just playing the guessing game. It's just gonna be absolutely insane. Now, as for the sister, I would think that her ability, oh man, I have no clue, to be honest. I have no idea. Maybe she can grab 2 bunnies at one time, because one sister is one half, the other sister is the other half. Or maybe they could do something where 2 people can play as the sister, but that'd be a little bit of a hard mechanic to implement, but it'd be kind of cool to see one person is controlling one arm, one person is controlling the other arm. That'd be really cool. Her abilities. Maybe one of her abilities is to actually be able to split herself, because the puppet is made of 2 heads. So maybe splitting one of your heads off allows it to kind of monitor an area. Maybe you can station her and use her as a sort of survey beacon, so that way you can scope out all the bunnies and everything. That'd be kind of interesting to see. Maybe one of her abilities is to be able to get more items out of captured bunnies, possibly. Maybe she acts as a sort of multiplier where she can create like 2 replicas of your key, or maybe she can create like fake turn keys around the map, so that way if you pick it up, it pings out your spot or your location. Oh, that'd be an interesting idea. Wow. So many ideas that that I have floating around, but oh man, honestly, I would have to say that I'd have to dig more into research for actual like conjoined twins in the circus. I know that sounds a little bit messed up, but I know that they used to have like freak shows within the carnival, and I don't know what they would actually make them do in terms of like entertainment. Again, I know this sounds super messed up, but I have to do a little bit more research in order to kind of figure out what abilities the sister might actually have. But so far, this has been my takeaway on the Imposter Bunny and the sister. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are, what ideas you might have for the sister, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Catch you guys later.